Hey, this is Hazel from Wrestling Fans Speak Out. Today was the blood drive for all of Milwaukee. It was help organised in part by Peace for Change Alliance, which is run by Tracy Dent. He is a major contributor to a lot of events that happen in our community, promoting keeping kids in school, bringing the community together as a whole. He is also an amazing wrestling fan who beats my son up on a regular occasion, which is great for us because it saves us doing the beating. Hopefully very soon we'll be having a one-on-one interview with him, get his thoughts and feelings on wrestling in Milwaukee as well, and his thoughts on how this community is being run. We're hopefully going to be working a lot more in the future with him. He does actually have the high school event coming up soon, which myself, our Trout, and our boy Robert will actually be at. Even though Robert's only 9, it's never ever too early to start thinking about your kid's education. My son going to school is like one of the proudest things that, for me as a parent, he can possibly do. And with so many kids dropping out right now, you know, it's great to see Tracy trying to pull the community together for this. But going back to the blood drive, unfortunately, I wasn't able to give blood because during the period of 1980 to 96, obviously I was still in the UK, there's a disease over there called CJD, which is better known as mad cow's disease, that affected a lot of people in the UK. Now, this disease lays dormant for up to 20 years, sometimes longer. So for all the while I'm in the US, I cannot donate blood, but Tracy definitely had our support, and I want to thank him for the $2 tickets that we got for free. So me and Robert will be there. There's a lot of things that seem to be going on right now in the wrestling world. We lost Umaga, which was very, very sad, but yet it showed another thing in regards to steroids and drugs. They are too prevalent in our community and too prevalent in the wrestling world. I personally, and I'm not going to be listing names, know of a few local wrestlers who are taking steroids. And it's kind of scary as kids like my son look up to them. There are some other also fantastic wrestlers who don't. And that's who we should be looking at. Now, yeah, people hate on John Cena all the time because he's bringing in the kids and all this lot. But he is a perfect example of why we need him in the wrestling world, because he does show kids that hard work pays off. He doesn't need to go spouting around like, I don't do this, I don't do that. He shows it by actions. And I'm not the biggest John Cena fan in the world, but I do respect him for wanting to make it very family orientated. Now, yeah, there are times the WWE goes a little bit too far with that and just makes it into more like a joke. But I think they're on the right line in trying to get families involved. The pay-per-views, however, could be completely different. They need to step up their game there. There's been some really disappointing pay-per-views as of late. One thing we would like beg for you to do is to please check out our new logos for Wrestling Fans Speak Out. We have a great guy on our team. His name is James, or Zoltak, or whatever you want to call him. Selena Gomez, boyfriend, yeah, call him what you like. But he does some of the best artwork there is in getting things together to send out a statement. He's done our last 2 Wrestling Fans Speak Out logos, and he's actually behind our very first one if you want to go way back to the start. So please check them out. He will actually do work for anybody who asks, but he does charge a small fee. That is negotiable between you and him. It's our 1-year anniversary coming up. We are very proud. Myself and our trail started this from a tiny little company, and we didn't realize how much wrestling in Milwaukee appreciate us doing what we do. We try our hardest to give an objective opinion on local shows and events that go on. And yeah, we have butted heads with some local names, shall we say, who shall remain nameless. But their shows are cancelled every time they schedule one, so it's not even an issue. But everybody else, we get along really good with, and we are proud to say that we're a part of that community. Now, thankfully, MCW has finally moved their show, so it's not going to coincide with the Royal Rumble. So we will be there. There is also a show this Saturday at Papa Luigi's. Kids who come in, who are paid to get a free wrestling mask. I'm really looking forward to it. I've not been to one of their shows. AJ has. He said last time it was a pretty good show as well. So this is probably our last show for 2009. 2010's right around the corner. 2010 is going to be our year. We're more confident. Hopefully we'll be able to get more equipment and boost this up and actually take our show a bit more on the road, where we'll be able to do more shows at events and stuff and get it loaded up right away. So until then, this is Hazel saying bye bye for now, and Happy New Year.